Hey guys, Nabil here. What a great day. What a big surprise we had today. Out of nowhere, we had our first teaser for the King of Fighters 15. You heard that right, folks. Today was the day we've been waiting for a very long time. Now, where previously we thought we're not gonna get any King of Fighters 15 teasers or trailers until January, out of nowhere, as I said, SNK just dropped the bomb. It's actually a teaser. There's no gameplay on this trailer. It's just a teaser, but it actually offers a lot of stuff. Now, first, I think it wasn't just a teaser. It was presented by the game producer Yasuaki Oda and the game designer Keisuke Ogura, who's actually also the designer for the King of Fighters 14. And they started by showing us the teaser first, which is exactly what I'm gonna do now. Before we're gonna go on a frame-by-frame analysis, we'll talk about the things that they said in this short 5-minute video that they released, and basically we're gonna gather all the information we received today, we had today about the King of Fighters 15. But before we do that, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever a new video from Neo Geo Now is uploaded. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and watch that trailer one more time. What an awesome teaser it is. What a great logo, but I'm getting ahead of myself here, and you probably can say this just by listening to me. I'm way too excited about this. It's insane. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go frame by frame analysis, and we'll talk about what we saw in that trailer. All right, so here we go. So of course the first we have that. The initial, it kind of looked like the trailer we've seen in, an Evo, right? This is the same logo kind of thing. So I was, expecting, I think gonna show the same thing again. And then, like that fire sparks in there. And then things will go crazy. Look at that. Really fast. We have Benimaru confirmed. And they already confirmed. They confirmed Benimaru, Kyo, and Shunei. But there's a couple surprises here. Leona. Nobody talked about Leona, and this is your first look at Leona for the King of Fighters 15. Looking here, she's kind of wearing her top kind of like similar to the King of Fighters 14 from what I can tell. The gloves seem different. I'm not sure about this pouch, but yeah, she's gonna be wearing top her shoulder tag, but she's not gonna be wearing anything like the King of Fighters Orochi Saga, where she had the green outfit. So this is gonna be like a top, maybe her like green or black top. So there's that. Let's go to the next frame. K-Dash is here. K-Dash confirmed for the King of Fighters 15, wearing his cool shades, cool hair, and as far as I can tell, the costume is similar, I think, but it's not enough to to be sure about it. But yeah, K-Dash is confirmed for the King of Fighters 15. We have Shunei, and a lot of people don't like Shunei. I don't have a problem with his design, honestly, and he kind of looks bigger in size here. Kyo has a lot of things to say about Kyo Kusanagi in the King of Fighters 15. We'll get to that later on. Here we go, our first look at the design of King of Fighters 15's KOF. Look at that. Just look how beautiful this man is, and he has his bandana back, and we'll get to that again in a second. Kyo Kusanagi. What a cool design, man. King of Fighters 14 did not do justice to Kyo in terms of design. I grew to like his white jacket that he has, but nothing will replace a black jacket for Kyo, and I'm happy to say that it was confirmed today that his costume is actually going to be, his jacket is going to be black. He has the Kusanagi symbol back, and we'll see that in a second. Here you go, look at that. So the Kusanagi symbol on his back, similar to the previous to the early King of Fighters in the Orochi Saga. He also has it here on his hand or his arm. The glove is different. The glove seems different. He has his headband, which was awesome. White t-shirt and black jacket apparently. So yes, classic, almost classic Kyo. But I mean, he's not his high school anymore, so it kind of makes sense that he's not wearing a high school jacket. So let's go back. Let's keep going. I love the designs of Ace Kick Ogura. Benimaru. Now Benimaru is back. Kind of a strange look, if you ask me. I don't know, like I always felt that these kind of oriental kind of look like a dress, really, worn by women. But who am I to judge? Look at that. Now they're saying that he's back to his basics in terms of look, when that sleeveless. So I'm not sure if this is gonna be black or not. Time will tell. Probably we'll know in January, right? So Benimaru Nikaido in the King of Fighters 15 by the electrifying earrings he has. And next we have Shunei. Now, no, as I said, a lot of people don't like Shunei. I've never had a problem with his design, honestly, but apparently his kind of reworked for King of Fighters 15. I mean, design-wise, he looks exactly the same as 14. I'm not seeing any difference right away. He looks a little bit more muscular, so he's gonna be taller. They said that he's gonna have new moves, and he's gonna be different. He's gonna look different. I mean, design-wise, does not look different, but maybe he's taller. Maybe his stance is different. He has more moves apparently. So, and that's pretty much it. Finally, we have the new logo for the King of Fighters 15, and it's the first time in a main King of Fighters game that the main title of the game is KOF and not the King of Fighters 15. It's basically called KOF 15. And KOF stands for the King of Fighters 15. The only games that had KOF in title, as far as I can remember, we have the KOF Maximum Impact 1 and 2. That actually has KOF in it, but not from the main series. So this is a first. That's the logo, and then we finally have a trailer release date. So it's gonna be January 7th. So that's 5 weeks from now, where we're gonna see some gameplay. Now, this is the teaser trailer, as I said, but more information was revealed when Oda-san and Keisuke Ogura were talking a little bit about the game and what to expect. And we're gonna go over that here quickly, then we're gonna sum it up to see what we learned today from this teaser. Now, the first thing, something I didn't mention, is that the music of the teaser. And if you are an old fan like me, then you'll feel right at home with that theme, because that's the King of Fighters 94 theme. The original King of Fighters 94. I've watched that intro countless times at the arcades back when I was a kid. I was 12 years old when the King of Fighters 94 came out, and I was mesmerized by how the graphics at the time, the fact that you can play 3 different characters, it's just awesome. And that theme, it just brings those memories back. It makes me more nostalgic towards the King of Fighters 15. I know it's crazy to be nostalgic towards future game release, but it is what it is. Now let's go and check some of what we learned from the discussion, if you will, that Yasuyuki Oda had and Keisuke Ogura. So the first thing they started talking about is Shunei. And what they said is that when he first appeared in the King of Fighters 14, people weren't sure if he was the protagonist of this new arc. And well, some people hoped he was not. Some people did not like his design. I was not one of them. I thought it looked okay. But now it's actually confirmed that Shunei is the hero, if you will, the protagonist of this new arc, and he's gonna have a bigger role in the second chapter of this of the verse arc, or what, I don't know what it's gonna be called at the end. But yeah, he's the protagonist of the King of Fighters 15. They're saying that they're giving him new moves and he looks a lot cooler as well. So I'm not sure what that means by looking a lot cooler. I don't know what's changed. I mean, looking at this colorless design, he seems pretty similar to how he looks in the King of Fighters 14, but he kind of looks like more buffed, more strong, bigger in size, maybe older. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have better idea when we see the gameplay trailer next month. So hopefully that's gonna change how people feel about this character. The second character they were talking about is, of course, my boy Kyo, and I love Kyo so much, and I'm so happy to see him come back to his sleek black jacket. This is exactly what they said. Now he appears with his sleek black jacket. So he's a new man, apparently, is what they're saying. Of all the design, you know, like as we saw in the teaser trailer, it said he'll be wearing his bandana, and this is a big reveal here. I just want to notice, except for his alternate costumes, and there's an S in costumes. It's not an alternate costume. Now remember, in the King of Fighters 14, there was a lack of cosmetics. Only few characters had a secondary alt costume, and it was just one per character. I think it was maybe 2 characters who had 2, but that was it, right? So now it's confirmed that the King of Fighters 15 characters are gonna have more than one costume and more than one alternate costume. He said alternate costumes. So that's pretty exciting. It was pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. The next character they started talking about is Benimaru, and they said he was a bit flashy in 14. I'm not sure what they mean by that, honestly. But for this game, he's returning to form with his sleeveless shirt. And this is gonna be black. I'm not sure, but it's kind of, this is the only design. It's kind of, I'm not sure. I need to see it in color. I need to see it in game. They said that his clothing now has an oriental flair going on, and so his design is more on point with how fans remember him. But I don't know. So maybe when he said that, with how fans remember him, so maybe, just maybe, this is gonna be black top. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. The next thing they talked about are the teams and how are they composed, and this was a shocker to me. This was a shocker. What they said is that the way teams are composed in this game will differ greatly from 14. So more information is going to come out periodically next year. So in the meantime, fire up, they said, those dream team rosters, and that made me think that we just looked at the hero team of the King of Fighters 15. It might be that the hero team now is Kyo, Benimaru, and Shunei. And again, this could be a wild guess. I'm just guessing here, but the fact that they said it's going to be completely different from what we've seen in 14, and then they showed these 3 characters. I mean, they showed Benimaru. They could have showed Iori, right? I mean, Kyo and Iori. Why Benimaru? The fact that they showed Benimaru and Kyo kind of gives me the feeling that they actually showed us the first team, and then they showed, Shunei in it. So we might have a hero team made of Kyo, Benimaru, and Shunei. Now, time will tell. They said they're gonna reveal more information on January 7th with the gameplay teaser trailer. They also talked about how this is the new logo that we saw, and it's the logo going forward, and it looks pretty awesome. I love it. I love the new logo. KOF 15, pretty awesome. And the last thing they said is that they believe that this game, King of Fighters 15, is SNK's most ambitious KOF yet. We don't know what they mean by that, but it's something that we have not seen from the company before in terms of scale. Are they talking characters? Are they talking modes, game modes? Are they talking cosmetics? I don't know, but they're pretty excited. And boy, oh boy, I am also very excited to know more about the King of Fighters 15. And thankfully, we don't have to wait that long. It's 5 weeks from now. I know 5 weeks seems a little bit too long, but again, it's just after 2020 finishes, hopefully. I'm expecting anything from 2020. I'm even expecting for it to be extended. So hopefully it's not. But yes, January 7, 2021, we're gonna know more about the King of Fighters 15. We're gonna see some gameplay trailers. We're gonna see some graphics. We're gonna see some new characters. Hang on, boys. It's buckle up. It started. It just started today. The information flood of KOF 15. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, thank you for watching.